Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for March the 25th, 2021. I'm Mom.
Darkthorn.
And
Hi.
Pi. Yeah, there he is. He's there someplace. And Ed. Ed, if you can hear us, you need to get in touch with us, Ed. We miss you. We're trying to call you. We're trying to reach out to you. And we know you don't have internet, but we still miss you.
I'm starting to think Ed's becoming a figment of our imaginations.
Should I move us over into a more public channel here?
Hey, I'll meet you there.
Okay, let's go up to We Are Live. Okay, now we're in the We Are Live channel. Hi, everybody. Anyway, welcome to Pimp Starship Thursday night edition featuring Carl the Keybind. Carl is a keybind that Ed wrote, which basically has a whole bunch of stuff tied to your spacebar and then tied to up, down, left, and right keys. And there's also, actually, I'm not on Carl at the moment, which is really funny. I'm on my old one.
I like the Carl one. I use the Carl
Yeah,
one.
I use Carl. That's the one we did for the whole Vegas thing.
Yeah. It's the one I learned keybinds on, so I use it on everything.
I can't type tonight.
And you're putting in and you should be doing
Yeah, I know. All right, who's got Carl? Gornalicious has got Carl. So anyway, Gornalicious was the one that Ed and I worked on together, so that we've got a ton of stuff tied into the spacebar, which is just an amazing run. And it's not
Carl,
just
the keybinds is about 2 years old now, isn't he?
Yeah, 2.5 years. It was, this is 2021. No, it's 2.5 years. Yeah. Because he did it about February of 2019 for that Vegas show.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's March of 2021, so about 2 years.
2 years, yeah. Carl's an old child. So anyway, like I said, Carl is based off of everything on trays 9 and 10 coming off of the space bar. The left bar is everything off tray 6. The right one is everything off tray 7. Down is says tray 0. So that would have to be tray 1. Yeah, have to be tray 1. And up is everything off tray 8. We can test that out.
I think I was 6, not 0, but yeah.
Could be. Of course, I'm not in a fight, so it's hard to tell. 0 arrow down was reserved as the oh shit key. So when everything goes south, hit arrow down. But then everything else is off my off my space bar, and it just spams it. And it's a nice combination that he set up here. That's not just weapons fire, but it's all the supporting devices behind it. So I'm very happy with it. Good evening, Obi-Wan Fishobi. We are in Discord if you want to join us.
The big thing about any keybinds, I mean, you can get them to go through certain trays, but you still have to kind of go through, and this is where the art comes in. You got to put the powers in the order you need them for.
Right, or the powers that will work for what you're doing. So I have posted Carl in Discord. It's under ship build off. So if anybody wants to pick that up, you can. And we'll talk about how you load it up too, which is super easy.
Oh.
But so this is the combination that Ed's got, and this is going off lines 9, then 10. So it's fleet support, launch pets, photonic officer, emergency power to weapons, emergency power to shields, beta, whatever that is.
I already see one thing I would change in what you're doing.
Oh, hang on. Attack pattern beta, scatter volley 1, hazard emitters, directed energy modulation, tactical team, auxiliary power to SIF, structural integrity field. Yeah, I can think that. Fire at will. Torp spread 1, brace for impact, deploy drone swarm, engineering fleet, battery capacitor, and distribute shield power. So what would you change out of that?
I would put Photonic Officer at the end because it's a cooldown.
Well, actually, that was what we originally had there. We had Photonic Officer in 2 locations, and it got moved. because sometimes they'll have this open and I'm just playing
Yeah.
with things.
You move things around. I do that all the time too. But
Yeah, so he was set up in 2 locations. So he's going to trigger right off the beginning and at the end too. So if it doesn't hit on one, it'll hit on the other. Of course, I haven't checked to see if I've gotten any new toys.
Globally cooldown, reducing your cooldowns in the beginning when you don't have anything triggered off it. Now later on, yeah, I can see where that would help. But
Right. Well, the thing is, it's going to sequence all the way through. So
Yeah.
once it hits all the way to the 20th one, it's going to come back, at which point that second photonic officer is sometimes helpful.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does work. It works if it's off cooldown from one or the other. They do share their cooldown, but the point is, if it's in the sequence, you want to hit it. I mean, you could put it in there 3 times, but that's kind of silly. The odds are you're going to run through the whole sequence in just over 20 seconds.
Really only putting it's one cooldown. It's not even 2 spaces with photonic officer. What you're doing is you're just putting it in places so it can hit when it cools down quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not that it's you get it twice. It's just your odds of hitting it at the right moment double.
Yeah, it's one of those abilities you always want up. You always want activating the moment you can.
Now, fire now.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
what'd you think of the Necron?
Oh, that was very nice. I replied to you. I liked it very much. But of course I like Necrons. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Marine. Yeah. It's the Terminator, basically.
oh yeah.
Kind of looks like the ABC robot, too, in the head.
It's a good looking piece of toy. I suppose you could get more than one photonic officer, but I think on this one, I didn't really have the options on my stations to give.
You would need a heavy science ship for that.
Yeah.
If you have a science heavy ship for that.
And this is a T5U. I don't even have a universal on this.
What ship are you running?
This is a Voth Rampart.
Ship.
Yeah, the T5 that we upgraded to T5U, and I think we upgraded it to 6 with the experimental upgrade. X. Same. Cybernetic skeletons that refuse to stay dead. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of Necrons.
Pretty much, yeah.
But they're also bright green.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually when you
big guns.
When you were trying to send me that message yesterday, I just happened to be over at the Warhammer store looking at Necrons. I thought, oh, I wonder if it's here. But they were busy chit-chatting, so I couldn't chat about that.
Yeah, allegedly you can order these things. I heard you can order some of these through Games Workshop, but yeah, it's a McFarlane toy thing, so they're bigger, really. So they're a wider chance to get them. Like I said, they were in like the movie section in Walmart of the collectibles.
Fun. I'll have to go take a look for them. Oh, I already did have that up there.
Cybernetic skeletons who refuse to say dead. They can't be bargained with. They can't be reasoned with. And they will not stop until they take over the galaxy. Boy, we need a race like that in STO.
I was just reading one of the newer Warhammer books, which is a zombie book, but it was pretty good.
Warhammer and zombies.
Warhammer and zombies, yeah.
Obviously, the more medieval Warhammer, I would guess.
No, it's the new one. It's a Caiaphas Cain book. And as soon as you get reading into it, you're like, this is going to be all about zombies, isn't it? And it was.
I read a Star Wars book that had zombies in there.
I believe that. Let's see, we've got real zombies in Stowe. We've got Borg, which are semi-zomboid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while we're waiting for everybody to join us, anybody need to do anything today? I have 3 Iconian TFOs that need to get dealt with. And I was thinking, while we're waiting for people to kind of wake up and get their ships together, maybe we should do Brotherhood of the Sword. Ooh.
Fed or KDF?
Yes, Fed or KDF. I'm good either way. Probably KDF would be better on this tune, or on this account, because my Feds aren't that strong.
We will have to work on that.
Well, then I need to swap tunes.
Okie dokie. The Eye of
Uh,
Chaos. That would be a
oh,
fun
by,
model to build.
yeah. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
we should discuss this. They have announced the next legendary ship,
Oh, yes, you wanted to
the
talk about that today.
D7.
Yes,
The
indeed.
D7. Not the flight deck one, mind you. It's the more classic one. But there's two things in there that really make. I mean, it's one of those points like they did with the Romulan and Discovery thing, where it's a level 65 with officers and things like that. And kind of mad that,
It looks
but
gorgeous, though. It looks like what a D7 should look like. A little too
yes.
plasticky for my taste, but it's an image. The D7 is one of the most classic and recognizable visual designs still in use by modern Klingon Empire. This venerable starship design has seen numerous refits and overhauls during its long life cycle since it was first introduced as the flagship of the unified Klingon houses in the latter half of the 23rd century. The most long-lived variant of the D7 was the Katinga-class battlecruiser, and of that class there is no vessel more famous than Chancellor Gorkon's Kronos 1. The Kronos 1 earned its distinctive livery over several decades of glorious campaigns, but it is most widely remembered for its role not in winning wars, but in ending them in peace. Modern D7 variants are typically more maneuverable than their Vorcha counterparts, without sacrificing much in the way of resilience or versatility. Few can deny that the imposing and recognizable silhouette of a ship of this lineage can still strike fear into any adversaries foolish enough to end up at the wrong end of its considerable firepower.
Yep.
That
But
too.
there's a reason why you want this ship, Bob.
Yes.
They have Romulan livery for it, so they have the ones from that episode of the original series that had the bird of prey on the bottom.
Sweet. Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. Ooh, and this,
So two whole variants basically in this pack compared to the one for the legend.
for some reason, they've put part of the fonts in dark blue. I have
Yeah.
no idea. The trait is Shall We Not Revenge. Activating any hull healing bridge officer ability something intelligence something bridge officer ability something something you to
Okay,
begin
activating.
something.
I got it highlighted here. Activating any hull healing bridge officer ability or intelligence bridge officer ability will cause you to begin reflecting incoming damage from energy weapons back at your attackers as disruptor damage.
While this reflect mode is active, additional activations of this trait will increase the percentage of reflected damage instead of extending its duration. Console ominous device and a console magnetometric generator.
Which are the Omnis device is out of the R&D pack D7s and the magnetic generators off the tier 3.
So the question is this an account-wide unlock?
The ship?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, then we might have to get it. I'm looking at the mods pack.
Then
And
on the
going,
level 65 boost, they're adding another, but it's only a single character console.
yeah, I don't really care about that. But the thing is, okay, I really would like a Maquis Raider, and that would unlock for all of the accounts,
Uh-huh.
well, all of the tunes on this account. I don't know that I really need the Ferengi Quark Marauder. What does that give me?
Let's look it up.
I'm just not that familiar with it.
I'm not that familiar with it at times either, I will be honest with it.
The Stasis console is account unlock. Well, that's sweet too.
They were saying it's character earlier on, maybe it was
Oh,
a typo.
it could be, but our Hawkman is saying it's account, so maybe something got corrected.
Maybe.
And how much is that one going for?
To be very honest, it's the normal 120, but it's on sale at the start for 60.
60 meaning 6,000?
6,010, yeah.
Okay, so that means I got to figure out how to scrounge up 20,000 in Zen, and I currently have 10. Oi.
I'm going to. It's early enough. I can probably. I can
Oh, this is
swap
the
a
wrong
bit.
account.
I have I have the trip money kind of put together. I can swap a little bit out of there and put it back in. So that's how I'm going to do it.
Okay.
That's my that's my point.
So
Okay, here
Mar
we go.
Hockman's saying the Quark is just a T6 Decora, he thinks.
Yeah.
I've already
It's
got a
T-system. It's
Decora.
got energy monopoly, which is a steady on beam or overrun regulators drain power from your target. Uh, it's a miracle worker with a slipstream drive.
Of course, yeah. Well, is this pack where you get to pick things?
Yeah. So you could go with the Lobby or something else too.
Yeah, but you only get one of the Lobby.
Yeah.
And I don't need upgrades, and I don't need the experimental ship upgrade tokens.
And they upgraded the battle module on there as well.
Mm-hmm. And I think that I've acquired all of the DS9 bridge officers over the past year.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
It has 7 options. Okay. Yeah, 7 options. Yes, I can't buy it because my inventory's full, according to this. I think it's more accurate. I can't buy it because I have no money. Minor details. All right, let's go ahead and team up here for Federation. Sorry, Klingon, my bad. Klingon Brotherhood of the Sword.
This is going to be very funny here. I've got an idea we put down here.
Okay.
Pi, you can tell me if this is feasible. In this whole little point with our latinum that you earn, suppose we make for like 20,000 latinum. We have point of clean your inventory.
Well, that's not really fair on this one because I just ran it this morning and I haven't done anything.
Yeah, it's not fair to me.
I haven't done anything with this today. I've got lots of stuff I can just go.
14 each of the boxes. Let's see, I see you got Phoenix tokens sitting there. You got freaking.
Well, yeah. I've got some upgrades here.
You have. Scroll down a little bit here. You have all these heal points which can go into your bank and still be used.
Heal points?
Yeah, the regenerators, the repair.
Yeah, but I occasionally need them.
You can use them out when they're in your bank.
Really?
Really?
They haven't worked from there before.
Along with the repair points, you can use them while you're in your bank.
But not while I'm out running about, can I? Oh, there's tons of salvageable gear.
I've used them.
Huh. I'll have to give that a try. No, that's the reason I keep them here is I thought I needed them there.
No, I made that mistake too for a while, so. Alright, where was that? Oh, yeah.
You can just do the Brotherhood of the Sword. It just got tossed in a TFO.
Oh, that would explain why I couldn't invite you.
Yeah.
I was still in character selection, so yeah.
Well, we can wait a moment here. Let's see how much salvage I've got in here anyway before I get more.
Way too much of anything.
I've got plenty of salvage.
Boxes you haven't opened. What are you saving those for?
When I need them.
You got a ship sitting here going, open me.
Are we happy I opened it? I wait till I need them, and then I open them, and voila! Insta stuff.
Wow.
So,
you're just like my mother.
Okay.
I might need this later.
It's a good thing to have. You never know.
Exactly. Your mother's smart.
I mean, you can salvage rep items, so.
See, your mom's just smart. You don't understand. You don't understand. These things are important.
Because you're not a woman, DT. You don't understand.
Precisely.
And I don't understand.
Next thing you know, Mom will be going up and down the store aisles in case there's something new.
No, we would not be doing that. But here, I'll get rid of 150 of those. Are we happy now? Got rid of. Fine.
Get rid of the other 150.
I can't. There's nothing queued.
But you might need them. There's 250,000 in the bank.
I
I'm ready to jump,
might
by the way.
need them. This ship, this T5U or this T5, got equipped almost completely without my having to buy anything because I had so much stuff in the bank, just sitting there.
You should just accept that you won't win, and I won't win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I said, if we put that on there, then she has to clean up to honor the thing. But of course, she still has to sing Barbie Girl.
I'm a Barbie girl in a
In
Barbie
Klingon.
world. I'm working on it.
No, you've been working on it for 6 months.
It is on the list. Hang on. Do you remember yesterday we were talking? Was it yesterday? No, day before. Tuesday I was saying I've got this list of stuff I need to get done. This is what accumulates. This is my daily list of stuff that I have to get done. Okay.
That's a daily list, or is that the...
This is the daily list. Sorry, let me put this back up there. This side's the daily list.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done about this much so far today.
You're falling behind already.
And this side is the stuff that's longer term because it's going to be a bigger project. And there it is. There's Barbie Girl right there. It's halfway down the long list. Okay. This is why I had asked you to help by covering on Tuesdays, and I actually got a lot of this done. When do you do Tuesday nights? Like writing big sections of the book. So there's something off the list from today. And drying the laundries off the list. And packing the bags off the list. And going to the grocery stores off the list.
And we still got to figure out what we're going to need to start the initial bridge build.
For us? For Vegas. All right, so we come back to the question, folks, of which bridge are we going to build? This will be a work in progress over the next few Vegas shows.
Yeah.
Or wherever the show winds up going over the time that's coming up. Hey, they're talking about dropping the mask requirement here in Indiana. Not where I'm living, but in most of the states starting in a couple of weeks. And where I'm at, they are talking about dropping it when we hit 5% infection rate and 35 new cases or less per day and 70% vaccinations. We're normally at 16% of vaccinations. Well, the thing, Canadian Hell, is TOS is, well, it's memorable. It's not very Star Trek Online. So when we go there, we're talking about Star Trek Online versus Star Trek. So, we try to make that interesting
the
meld.
Bridge is actually in Star Trek Online.
Yeah, it is, but also, what makes the Star Trek Bridge the Star Trek Bridge? It's the captain's chair. So somebody's going to have to build us a captain's chair, and that's all there is to it, because my woodworking skills are bad.
I would really like to go... I'd like to go really different if it were possible.
Mm-hmm.
Just bear with me. What if we can get somebody out there, we got people who are artists and stuff like that out there. I would love to see a TNG version of the TOS captain's chair.
Well, again, somebody's going to have to build it.
Yeah.
But I have to say,
it's got to be designed, then it got to be built.
Yeah.
So.
I can actually see DT sitting in his chair like this. And then swing it around from facing out to the audience to swing around to face the display at the back.
You realize if we built this thing, because it's going to end up in it would be one of these things that'd be disassembled, brought back, put back together, brought back, put back together, and
yeah.
I'd be doing broadcasts on there, and I'd start the thing, I'd have the back to the camera, I'd swing around, engage.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to rent a storage unit out by you, and we'll just keep everything in storage year-round, and then move it back and forth. Rent a truck instead of the van. Actually, that's something we should consider. All right, anybody want to... What are you doing, Pi? I know you said you're doing a TFO.
I had to do a run in a minefield, but yeah, let me swap over.
Okay.
You want Brotherhood of the Sword? We will do Brotherhood of the Sword, brother.
Alrighty, where are you?
Just give me a second, I will swap over.
Okie dokie. KDF, please.
Get the F.
If anybody would like to join us for a little KDF Brotherhood of the Sword, then we'll start working on our Pimp My Starship. I don't know who's going to be joining us for Pimp My Starship tonight. We were working with Obi-Wan last week. If he wants to stick with it, that's cool. Otherwise, we can continue work on the Mo guy.
Yeah, I haven't had time to look at my ship. No, it was supposed to be me, but no.
Yeah, you've been busy. We'll allow it this time. But only
Thank
this
you.
time.
Slap me one.
Maybe we'll work on multiple different ships if we get volunteers.
That would be good.
I mean, I've been working on a tank, so technically, even though my point's more getting a lot of more little things here.
Always a good thing.
Yeah. I gotta get fleet marks for better hangar pets. I have to do. I need to get some upgrades done on some consoles, which can't. Unfortunately, it's freaking fleet consoles and things like that, so I can't really do that.
Yeah.
Then the other little thing I have to do on mine is more, and there's no way to do this either. And this is why I say there's always little things, but I have to get tier 4 diplomacy so I can get an Oscan pirate.
That's always a challenge to get the weird ones. All right, shall I cue us?
Yes.
Do it.
I am attempting to do it. My brain's not working.
Do it.
Do it.
Let the hatred flow.
I did clean out 2 things from earlier this morning. You should be happy about that.
I cleaned.
I cleaned 2 things.
You realize there's a whole stream point. You're going to have something where you have stuff moved around and cleared out.
Yeah, not much chance of that happening.
And then the stream title will be, I cleaned! Leave me alone now.
I cleaned, damn it. Leave me alone.
And it looks like Obi-Wan's going to be joining us.
Cool. Most excellent.
By the way, Obi-Wan, I wanted to say this last week. I will say this.
Wee woo?
I know somebody we're working on wanted the glass cannon, but wanted a tanky glass cannon.
A tanky glass cannon. That's an oxymoron.
Yeah, this is like military intelligence. They don't go together.
Jumbo shrimp.
In a network of devices to subjugate Kronos. Our team will reprogram the Herald's devices to
I don't know if it was you or somebody else who were helping, but it was.
subspace.
I built a glass cannon, but it's too. It blows up too easy. That's a glass cannon. It's like the rule of a glass cannon is you blow it up before it blows you up.
Yes, we are doing keybinds tonight, just so you know. And if you are in Discord and you go to ship build off, you will see the keybinds command that Ed has offered. It's not the only one there is, and it certainly is enough to write your own, but we'll go through it start to finish in terms of how you can load it and all that good stuff.
So
Okay, I've got one back here, so...
I don't know who said it, but they wanted a glass cannon that was.
Yeah, I remember that vaguely.
And it's like it doesn't work that way.
Got mine. Okay.
I had mine both times, so yeah.
Oh, Obi-Wan thinks it was him, but I think it was actually somebody who wanted to build a glass cannon.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to build a glass cannon, but they wanted it tanky. And Any ship build, unless you really want to just build something average, is going.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other
There's
two
compromises. They have to be made.
simultaneously.
This is only advanced, isn't it?
Yeah, this is advanced.
Okay.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initial. You have 15 seconds to disable the other
I got the
two
fire
identity
team back here.
devices simultaneously.
Try and get him out here.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again.
Come on, fire team.
You have
This way.
15 seconds to disable the
Hello.
other two iconic
Hello.
devices simultaneously.
Who's not hitting the last console?
I don't know.
Nobody's at the last console.
Okay, where is it? Oh, somebody was.
Did. They finally did, but I was hitting the one and it kept getting interrupted, and it's like. I'll go take care of the Orion. Mom, you want to
You-
learn about the Orion?
Yeah, show me the Orion. I'll try and find
Follow
you
me.
here. I gotta find you first.
I'm over by the Thrall and the big guy.
Let's see, you're in a room full of Iconians and you're talking about the big guy. Thank you.
The Defiler, you know where you set the thing off.
Okay, hang on. I'm following you. Pie's with you
Okay.
too.
Oh,
Okay,
There's a
there he
good
is.
Kill the stuff that gets in the way, but then you take him,
Mm-hmm.
and when you pick, we'll follow you. So the person, whoever picks him up, has to do this. You walk him down here.
Okay. All the way down?
All the way down, because he needs to go to this doorway way back here.
The big purple doorway.
This doorway.
Oh, that doorway. Alright, there you go, Mr. Ryan. You're on your own. Did somebody release the targs? Nobody released the targs.
Let's go release the targs.
You want to go get them? I'll just go shoot things.
Yeah. I'll jump over and get him.
Okay.
The devices are resetting.
You got that one, Pie? Where's the other two?
The other, they're down by the targs.
Okay.
Both sides. So basically, the old, if you're an old schooler, it's the old research area.
Okay, I'm up there. Somebody got the other one?
Yeah. Somebody was
Okay.
down at the other one.
Do it.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again.
Doesn't help they don't release it, mind you, but yeah.
To disable the other
I'll
two
go down to the
iconic
next one.
devices
Because he's not
simultaneously.
sitting there doing nothing. No, he is.
Okay.
Alright.
The heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
But you're asking, I know you were asking the other day about where you go for
Yeah.
the.
Oops. Yeah, I
That's what
wasn't
you-
sure where you got him from or where he went.
That's what you do.
Okay.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
So they're both up here.
There's two of us up here. Did we find the other one?
Yeah, they're both up here.
Okay.
Until we set it off again because
The
it's
devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
do it. Do it. Do it now.
Not letting. There we go.
To disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
And really, if you're quick enough, do it. If you're early enough doing this, you can actually run.
Yeah,
If you
if
have
there's
a
not a
custom
lot.
character, you can run across and get both of those.
To the Great Hall.
Did the elite version at one time fail if the Orion got Mr. Died? I do believe yes.
Yes.
It was one of the criteria.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. The optionals on the elite have to be done.
So, not optionals.
Yeah, when you're in elite, they're required, but they will say, they'll say because of how it's written optional.
The mandatory optional.
Right.
Hey, you can bite the Harbinger.
Yes, I've bitten before.
That's when he does this whole "I'm dead" thing. Anybody else want to die?
The heralds are driven
For
I shall
now.
certainly return. Chancellor Jimlock remaining.
All right. So Obi-Wan, are you Federation or KDF?
I'm fed.
Okay, that makes life a little bit easier. I'm going to stick here on Carl for a moment just because I've got everything. So let's talk keybinds to start off. I put a keybind, and it's, as I said before, it's not the only one out there. There's a lot of them. But it is in the ship build-off.
Can I say something here?
Yes.
Keybinds can also be used on the ground.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I just want to say that.
So anyway, if you want to use Carl, you can go ahead and go over to Carl and download it. It is in Notepad, which is all it needs to be. You're going to copy paste it, or so you're going to copy it and you're going to paste it into / load. Yeah, it works better if I can do that. Load? Bind load? Yeah, bind load file, which is this one right here. And then you're going to put in one space.
Which nobody can see, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we can't see your chat window, which means you just kind of type it into the chat.
Over there. My bad.
Type it into
Okay.
chat.
Lost. Okay, what was I think I downloaded it.
Well, you got to load it. Basically, the best way is to load it into. When you get it, you then load it into your STO program folder.
Right. I actually load all of mine on my desktop because it's easier to hit the desktop than anything else. So anyway, save the file someplace. Someplace you're not going to forget it.
Yeah, command line, the way it works, it's got to be in your STO file, generally.
Okay. So then find out the file location.
I should open up my STO.
Okay. So it's going to be / bind load file. So bind _ load _ file. Once you start typing that into the command, it'll pull up all of the options. And then you're going to put one space and put in the location. So I just copy paste the location.
Yeah, I found that the command line works a lot easier if you do it out of your live folder. Where they would go. That's personal for me. That might be different for other people. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just checking for it.
So like I said, make sure it's / then bind, and you'll get all the options pop up.
Yep.
I just don't know where I picked the game, so I'm still just trying to find it.
Hang on a second. I will make life a little bit easier here.
Live folder will generally be in program files, x86, Steam, Arc, and all that. Put it in its own little separate folder. Then it'll be program files, x86, Star Trek Online _en. Then there'll be another Star Trek Online folder. Then it'll be a live folder. Throw it in the live folder, and you just have to put Carl TXT when you load it in. Pretty easy.
Hard drive, so I don't know where it is.
Okay, if you don't know where it is, do the easy one.
Trying to find the game in the first place.
Well,
If you don't know where it is, then I cannot help you.
Yeah, no worries. I'm looking.
Okay.
I found the ARC folder.
It's not ARC.
Okay, it's gonna be listed as ARC.
It's
Generally, it's not in ARC.
Yeah. Give me a moment here.
Generally.
Well, I downloaded it through the standalone, so I guess.
Yeah, look for. Well, if you download the standalone, and you're not using ARC to launch the game, then I would suggest just going to your desktop, right-clicking your shortcut, hitting Properties, and then open File Location.
File location. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, there's an easy way to do this.
There's always an easy way for that.
Yeah. If you're launching through ARC or Steam, it's going to help you, but if you do standalone launcher like I do or Mom does or anything like that, so we don't have to log into ARC or...
Yeah. Oops. Okay, so this is the file location on my computer, which is C program files
Yep.
86 Star Trek Online _EN Star Trek Online live. And that's where DT keeps his in that live file.
Yep,
DT?
that live file. That live file is generally then you just have to put the file name in there and you're good.
And save it to
Instead,
whatever name you want. Mine happens to
Right.
be Carl because we did at the time we invented Carl
Yeah.
Pla.
Yeah, I still use those Carl. Hell, over on the account I babysit, I loaded Carl into her keybinds. And for her
Carl
keybind.
gets around.
Yeah, Carl's a busy man.
Hi, WC. How are you tonight? Man, you've been around lately.
We like having you around.
Hi, Mr. Dave. How are you doing? You and Canadian Hell are both dark blue tonight, which is pretty awesome. Yes, you should be working. So you're here. Good for you.
Obi, by the way, what level are you now?
I'm still at 65.
Okay.
You're 65 now. Okay.
Yep.
You weren't 65 last time. That's why we had to ask.
Was I not?
No, last time we chatted, you were at 50 something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
I don't remember.
was just the other day.
You
I
were
don't
at
remember
50
that
something.
whole
I think
weekend,
I think I was with you power leveling. I just didn't, and you weren't 65 yet either. So I was wondering.
Oh, okay. All right. So I found the Star Trek Online EN folder.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a second Star Trek Online folder in there, and then there'll be a folder marked live.
Oh, the live folder.
Yep. Like I said, Mom likes loading to desktop. I like loading it to. I like the path of least resistance in the game.
So I got it copied. Where do I dump it?
Just put it in the
Just
live
in
folder.
Just save the folder
just-
there. Oh, sorry, save the file
Save
there.
the file there. Save the file there. That's all you need. Then you just load it. Then in the game you just type in the command line, which Mom so graciously has not put into the chat yet, has she?
Oh yes, I have.
Ah.
Thought I did.
Well, I
Did I
see
not?
2 times the.
There are 2 different ones.
I see twice the. Yeah.
I swear I did put it in there. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I lied.
You lied. Mom lied to us. Bad Mom.
Oh, I was
Bad,
starting to type it,
bad
and we
Mom.
got discussing file.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I'm not allowed to type that.
Change the slash around. That should full it.
Yeah, or put quotation marks or something for
Yeah,
him because it's
put
thinking
quotation
it's putting in a Twitch command, which you can't do.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So put it in quotes.
Okay, so you're going to start typing that /bind
Without the quotes.
without the quotes _load _file. Then 1 space, and then the location of the folder or the file that you just saved.
You just put the file. Where we just did it. All he has to do is type the file name.
Carl.txt.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all he has to do. That's why I said that.
You're very clever.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
DT is SMRT.
He is so smart. SMRT smart.
Watch it, Mom. I'll set the Necrons after you.
Forgot the period in there. My bad.
I'll set the Necron minions after you.
Necrons can't do anything to me. There we go. Now I've got that correct. So that's what you're going to type.
Okay, I'll set the Necrons after your Jaeger.
No, not my Jaeger. Not my baby. Don't touch my baby.
Sad part is I saw something else, which I saw the Obsidian Fury one of all those.
Really?
Really?
That's off of the new one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also was Gypsy Event.
Gypsy Avenger. Yeah, well, we'll tolerate the Gypsy Avenger.
Okay.
Jeez. That sounds like fun.
Load entry keybinds from given file name.
Right, so in this case it would be bind load file carl.txt if you saved it as Carl. Or whatever you saved it as.
If you didn't, then, well, you're on your own.
Yeah, well, whatever you named it.
Yeah, no, I named it as Carl, so
Okay.
done. What's the next step?
Okay. Now, in theory, it should have loaded. So, this is how you figure out if it actually loaded. You're going to go into your screen, go up to the little gear icon in your minimap, the game menu. You're going to go to Options. You're going to go to the one mark,
Actually, there's a really easy way to find out if it loaded.
which is
Go out into space. Use your key to accelerate because the keybind changes your acceleration to a little more control.
yes, and this one it does.
It only goes up.
Oh, whoa, yeah, it goes up a lot less.
Yeah, it goes up by
Yeah.
tenths as opposed to by quarters. Hey, Sav, thank you very much for the subscription.
That's nice.
It's very nice of you, dear.
Thank you, Sav. We love our Sav. The queen of cookies, and the queen of streaming.
She's the
queen of
empress.
the stream has arrived.
She's the Empress of Cookies, please. We gave her a promotion.
Empress of cookies. Yeah, you're right. Empress of cookies.
But what I wanted to show you with this is if you go into your options to keybinds and you go to show keyboard,
I'll get it right, Sav. Been a long day.
and you
I'm
just...
sorry. Forgive me.
Oh, sorry, I'm on the ground. No wonder it's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right. That's
I
the
said
ground
go
one.
into
I forgot.
space.
Yeah, you got to be in space for that to work. My bad. You are right. I am wrong. Princess. Princess of Cookies. Still think you should be Empress of Cookies.
No, I think she needs a name change.
No, Sav's too young and pretty to be the empress. She's a queen. She's a princess.
She should be Princess of Gravy.
All right, my bad. So doing the same thing in space, and you go to your keyboard. Anything you hover over will show you what is bound to that key.
Oh, whoa.
Gravy, Sav, gravy, Gravy.
It's a Danish thing. I don't know what he's talking.
That's good. So the other thing to remember is this says it's bound to trays 8 and 9, correct? If you're looking at what I've got up here. I don't
Oh,
know.
the space bar? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just reading
Okay,
that one.
it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah.
This
Nice.
is... You're dealing with a computer.
Well, technically, I think tray 1's actually tray 0.
Correct. So, if it says you're
Right.
bound to tray 8, it's going to show up on your tray 9. If it says it's bound to tray 9 in there, it's actually bound to tray 10. It's because computers start with, it starts with a 0 tray,
Yeah,
which doesn't
sorry.
exist.
Okay.
You can be Princess of Narnia, except Narnia isn't near Amsterdam. You'd have to move to Copenhagen to be Princess of Narnia. So this is where I do the majority of all the stuff I want to fire in sequence and not think about. Things that I like to think about, I keep out in my number 1 tray.
Okay. So, which trees are?
Okay, so you know how to open up your trays, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to click on this little stair step thing in the corner of your
Oh, I need
trays.
to open more.
Yeah, you need to open all 10 just to make your life easy. So when you hit spacebar, it is going to fire in this sequence. It is going to fire the first thing in tray 9, then the second thing in tray 9, then the third, the fourth, all the way through in tray 9, all the way to the end.
Oh,
By the way, Mom.
sick.
And
Okay.
then it's going to go over and fire everything in order in tray 10. So it's just going to go straight down the line. And this is where it's really important to pay attention to what you put in there. Yes, what were you saying, DT?
I see something else you can change on your thing.
Yeah, I can see something too. What are you thinking?
Well, first you can put your hanger pets on auto fire and just make it a manual clicky when you start up. They'll just keep auto firing as they get depleted. You don't need them on your keybind tray.
Well, how do I auto fire them then?
right-click on them. No, set all. No, over on your.
On my guys?
Look on your on your keybind tray.
Yes, I'm there.
Right-click.
I did.
You know how this. Okay, you don't need them on your tray now. You can put them on the place where you can click them at the beginning, and you don't have to worry about them going manually off.
So now I gotta resequence this thing. You're telling me I have to clean up my stuff now. Damn you.
But yeah, you would need both hangers down there, but you see what I was trying to say there. You don't.
Yes. So now I gotta go look at what I do have there. Pedestal there.
So
I
for
changed anything?
spacebar 910.
Yes, so
When does it order fire first?
9 is first.
You-
Oh,
One
9
of
is
your
first.
Yes.
one of your hanger pets got dragged off accidentally. I noticed, but
Yeah,
well, you kind of need them both on there to click because.
I know.
But yeah, I'm just like I said. I didn't mean to mess you up. I was just trying to help you.
That's okay. You like to mess me up. Who did I leave down here? Oh, goody. It's not telling me which one I put down there.
And drag them both off, and just redo and just put
Yeah.
both on there.
Am I still running the to-dos on this one?
Apparently, you are.
I am. Yes. Okay.
I would put Focus Frenzy on your tray though.
Really?
Really. That's something which you have on your tray 8. That'd be something. It ups my DPS to have that thing go off as soon as possible every time.
Okay. I've got one more open slot there.
You are an engineer, if I recall.
I are an engineer.
Okay. Okay,
Oh,
another good
crash.
one to put. That let me.
EPS power transfer?
The engineering ability. I think EPS power transfer because that gives you a big boost to your power levels, and that's something you want to go off every time.
Okay. Alrighty, I'm good with that. Okay, so you were saying, Obi-Wan. Yeah, of course you did, Sav. I broke 60. Actually, I broke 70 once.
I got to 90, and I got to do a little more work on my ship, obviously. But
90? You broke 270, didn't you? Oh, 290. Okay.
290.
I thought you said you got 290. I'm thinking, no, you did much more than that.
And my tank hit 100k once, has flirted around the high 90s a few times, so it's growing.
Well, gravy can't be that important, Pie, because we haven't learned the word for gravy yet. Yeah, some of us have real lives where we don't get to enjoy playing games. So there, yeah. Meh. All right. So what we were talking about trays 9 and 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what you put in your trays, the sequence in which you put them is as important as what you put them, or it's what you put in. Ed's argument has been to fire his backup support, fleet support if it's available, and to fire pets immediately, as there's a number of ways to do that. But those are the first two things out the door. These are all going to go off your spacebar, so that's the thing you're going to be spamming all the time. So what goes after that gets to the individual. For a long time, I just put all my weapons firing in line, and that's not necessarily what you want to do. And everybody's welcome to chip in on that one. I know, Saab, I'm just giving you grief. Except you get more vacation than, well, that's probably true for this year. But it's because you're Canadian. You get all that cool, awesome benefit stuff at work. I would say I work 45 hours a week. It would be a lie. I work 40 hours a week. No, I go to work 40 hours a week. A lot of my work time is spent going, nope, can't write a program for that.
I'm back.
Nope, can't write a program for that. You don't get any benefits up? Oh, hold on. Doesn't the state give you health care and things like that?
Silly. So, resetting all my new abilities.
I did, Mr. Dave. I did see that today. I was so kind of like, ooh, happy dance. George Takei will be in Vegas.
Wouldn't the word for that be? Ooh, my.
Yes, that would be Umai.
Ooh, my.
So think about the sequence being everything you need to support you, because you can always toggle your weapons fire. And the coolest thing is, once you put everything in there and you're happy with it, then go try it out and see if you're still happy with it. Ooh, good for you.
I don't know who are we hunting for this year, Mom?
For Vegas, for autographs,
Yeah.
Garrett, I want him to sign the book.
Yeah.
After that, it kind of comes into the budget thing, so people are expensive.
Probably since he's
Robert
doing
O'Reilly.
voices- Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Robert O'Reilly, probably somebody you want.
Okay, WC, for permanent employees in Australia will get mandated 4 weeks paid vacation per year, plus state observances, about 2 weeks, plus 1 week paid long service leave per year, and plus 5 days sick leave, plus maternity leave. If you need maternity leave, WC, we're going to have a chat.
Well, it is the 21st century, so everything is possible.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
see the
suppose.
Schwarzenegger movie Junior? It
Yeah,
could happen.
I did actually like that movie.
It could happen.
Okay, my job 3 jobs ago was European company, which was to start 2 weeks vacation, 2 weeks at Christmas, unlimited sick days, because if you were sick, you shouldn't be in the office. And I think they had 6 weeks of maternity leave. But the women we had in the office were engineers, and therefore the thought of maternity leave wasn't one that sat well with them. So they're kind of like, yeah, we'll work up until we give birth, and then we'll work from home after that for a day or two, and then we'll be back.
Child slung on
Yeah,
onto the back
exactly.
even work.
I've never had to get a doctor's certificate for medical leave. Ever. I had to get one
once,
to
I
go
had once-
back.
I had once for I had to get a doctor's point to say that after going to the ER where they said I had a concussion, you need a doctor to confirm you had a concussion, and then they try to say, well, you didn't have a concussion. Yeah, I did. It kind of weird. We don't have to pay the worker comp claim because we don't think you had the concussion before you landed. What sort of mystic mumble jumble is that?
What the heck?
No, that's why they tried to deny the workers' comp claim
No. I totally believe you. It's just Pi's link.
Yeah. Like I said, don't believe what you read on the internet. You might want to mute that part of the video.
Yeah, definitely. So I will go back and watch that a little bit later.
It's just funny.
It is. It's wonderful.
It's just people say, "Oh my god," and they click it, and then you've just been rolled.
Yep.
Allow me to say something though.
Mm-hmm.
To all of our streamers out there, we're never going to give you up.
Never gonna let
We're
you
never
down.
gonna let you down.
Okay, we're gonna hurt you. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna hurt them.
No, we're
Never.
never going to fool around and hurt them.
Click on it, Mara Hawkman.
Anyway,
Can you file for disability on that, Sav? I mean, I would have filed years ago if that was an option. Okay, so have you had a chance to try out different things there in terms of what you like for your setup? And if not, make it a work in progress. So the ones that are tied to the up arrow, I have those as my weapons assists. I've got left as being hull heals, right as being shield heals, and the down arrow is the oh shit key, which is everything's going wrong. So that's my miracle heal. Everything else that's going to give me the biggest boost possible.
Kind of mean.
But you need to play with them and then see if that works for you. My other keybind is geared towards the numbers 0, 1, 4, and 7. Same concept, but it's an older one. You know, every now and then I wonder how we as a people survived.
I think the answer to that is, have we?
No, not at all. Discord memes. I have to go look at Discord memes.
Yeah, just from you.
Okay.
Very nice, Pi. Very nice indeed. All right, so I think if you think you've got that set up, let's give that a try, and then we're going to come back and look at what we can do to help you with your squishiness. Does that work for you?
Well, I don't think he's got the reputation yet to really do much about that, but that's...
Well, we can de-squish to whatever level we can de-squish. I don't know what else we've got, but we can play with that for a little bit.
Just remember, everybody, big point if you want to really concentrate on something, you're going to be sacrificing something else.
There ain't no such thing as a free lunch.
Yeah. There ain't no thing you cannot build something to be perfect, except unless you're Sav.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because Sav is perfect. So.
She is the Sav.
I think I got the keybinds.
Okay.
Full.
So the test is, are you up in space at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
So go ahead and open up it so you've got all 10 trays visible. Hit your space bar and see what the sequence is. You'll just see them go off. Or maybe not.
They stop at
Well,
kind of pressing it.
right, so you're going to have to spam it. You're going to have to hit it over and over and over, so it becomes a matter of...
Yeah, okay. No, that's good.
Or just hold it
exactly
down.
How I wanted to go.
Let me
Awesome.
let me pretend that Sav's yelling at me and get rid of some of this stuff that's sitting here before she gets upset with me.
Sav, I still suggest we put something on the tray where if you contribute, like, maybe because it's Mom, maybe, and how she fills up her inventory, maybe like 500 latinum, she has a cleaner inventory. Mom's, I can hear the scowl. I can hear the scowl coming.
Oh yeah, you sure can.
You know what, Soft? Give Mom 500 low buy a trade.
Why not 100? Yeah, there we go, 100. I love it.
If I get more space in my tray, I'm just going to use it. Then you guys will be mad at me. Mom's using all the stuff we got her.
Of course, we're getting you stuff. You're supposed to use it. I mean,
I do use it, some of it. But I appreciate it. You know, you guys get me stuff, so don't want to use it up. What the heck is that? Oh, vanity shield. Okay. Are we happier now? There's less junk in there. See all that empty space? Okay. All right. We
It
need
is
to
better now.
take Obi-Wan out and do something.
All right.
Actually, Sav, I was hoping to talk to DT about that tonight. According to Augie, the change to Science Ship actually made it do better DPS. Wow, interesting. Interesting. All right, let's. You're on Federation, aren't you? Okay. So let me jump over to a Fetty tune. There are we.
I'm bringing the big boy out.
There we go.
I know, WC. You don't know how many times just to get rid of stuff I have to go, especially when somebody uses it like the beginning of ISA or ISE, where you have to go chasing after the ship because they flung it out of everybody's weapons range.
But it's great when you're running solo. It really is, because it throws it out of your area for the moment and continues to deal damage. So if you're doing it solo and you're not particularly well powered, it's nice. All right, give me an X if you want to do something. What would be a good test on this one? Bye-bye, WC. Have a good day so far. We'll talk to you later. I have no idea.
I want to do something very, very hard.
Is that you, Frost?
I think it was Obi.
Oh, was that you, Obi? Sorry, it almost sounded like Frost in the background.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, that's. I can't get rid of that habit.
There you go. Pi, do you want to join us?
No, I'm doing my boring endeavors.
You can do your boring endeavors, maybe. See if I care.
Just boring endeavors.
Hey, I haven't done my repair 50,000 hull of teammates yet.
I'm not the ship you want. I asked Pi. You don't want me to take this current ship.
No, not this current ship. I'm saying this is one where let's go off to Ruins of Doom and do that one in a few minutes.
Pi, what happened to us in Ruins of Doom?
Oh, it took ages. I think I took almost all my equipment off, and I hardly took any damage. It's so sad.
Same here. This was I took my tank out there. I took everything off. I'm still only going down to like 80% hull.
All right.
Wow.
I've got a DT and I've got a Obi-Wan. Anybody else want to join us? Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, you guys ready? I'm thinking a patrol might work nicely. What do you think?
I
Yeah,
think
let's
so.
do it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do. How about Wanted Argala? Oops, I'll take this off elite though.
No, keep it on elite.
Okay, fine. I'll leave it on elite. Okay.
You guys can get your heal in.
Probably not, but the whole point here is for you to see how your ship handles now and see if you like it. And this is when you start to think about adjusting things.
And
Yeah, now that I'm not like fumbling over the keyboard.
Elite will be a better point here because I'm going to take a lot of damage.
Boom, I'd be happy
I'm
to
not gonna-
join you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready?
I'll join it. I'll join it.
I don't think he's listening to us. He's on the other channel. All right, let's go ahead and launch for Wanted Argal, and then we can join for ISE.
Yes. Well, if we actually went to the Delta Quadrant and went to Argala, we don't always have to fight the Kazon.
Okay. Obi-Wan, you have to launch a patrol yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you go into the the TFO position, go over to the patrol tab, scroll down almost to the bottom. We're doing Wanted Argala.
Alright, I'll just click launch now.
Click on launch and it'll bring you in here.
Oh, yep, it said there's people.
So has anyone else noticed that we're now 12 hours since they posted the article for the legendary D7, but the description still says legendary Brel?
Yep.
I didn't notice that.
Kel's not doing his job.
If you go further down as well, where it's listing the Starship Mastery package, they've accidentally left bulleted text formatting mode on for the description, so every line of the description for the trait is bulleted.
Yeah, we went through that earlier, and it's a bad color for it too.
Well, I did go looking at something today for renovating a kitchen and a bathroom, and they had copy-pasted everything from the bathroom page over to the kitchen page and had forgotten to switch the words for kitchen and bathroom. So I just... yeah, it's everybody.
That's a little funny.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with basically copy and pasting and using it as a template. It makes sense. Why reinvent the wheel? But the whole point is it's
totally
just so you don't have to do as much work. So if you don't have to do as much work, kind of...
Spend a little more time proofreading.
Exactly, yeah.
And what would the kitchen sink be? A toilet or?
Well, no, they had just... It was talking about the quality of the craftsmanship and, all these things, but where it should have been saying, and your kitchen floor can be made of these tiles. It said, and your bathroom floor can be like this, and we can do this tiling for behind the bathtub, and as opposed to behind the stove. Just,
BT, you're looking at BPS or tanking in a minute, and I'll change ships accordingly.
I could go either way. I mean, I'm in my tank right now just because I'm trying to be helpful to somebody to see if they...
Last time we ran with 2 tanks, I ended up setting a personal record, so how about I do tanking as well, and then we'll see if we can help everyone else with that record.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
So how is your ship feeling, Obi-Wan?
It's so much easier to manage. Oh my god.
Basically, leave your thumb on the space bar the whole time.
Well, now I don't feel like there's like a lapse in damage anymore.
Yeah, well, it's going to fire automatically now, as opposed...
Like the whole time.
Right, and then you leave the things that you like to do as clickies on and off. You can leave those in your number 1 tray. And what I do...
all on my mouse.
Yeah.
We're good. We're all set.
Did a few minor changes on my tank last night too, so...
So for me, everything is completely gone. I hide everything except the 1 tray that I want to see.
I still keep things up for click, that I click.
Well, I do too, but they're all in my number 1 tray, and that's the only thing I need. Everything else... Otherwise, I'm losing a huge part of the screen.
Yeah, I
have an ultra-wide, so I don't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom's seen my setup, and...
Well, I've got a 42-inch monitor. It's not like I'm unable to see things.
At 42
Yeah, right.
inches, at 42
How
inches,
can
it's no
you
longer
play
a
that
monitor.
close to a 42-inch monitor?
Okay. I have an old television that is now my monitor.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a brand new television that is my
I used
monitor.
to do that.
But for my purposes, it's just fine.
Doesn't it make you go bug-eyed after a while?
No.
Like, when you go to cinema and you sit too close to the screen, after a while when you come out, you've got a bit shy for 10 minutes, is it not like that?
It really...
If you go play on someone else's regular screen, yes, it looks weird for a little bit.
No,
I've done that.
I meant the TV rather than the ultra-wide's another matter, but TV.
No, it's actually fine for me. The problem is when I go to edit videos, I have big issues, so I have to use the monitor for editing videos.
Ultra-wides are good for editing videos. You got a much longer timeline scrubs. It's a bit easier to become more precise with it. Ultra-wides
Completely
are
agree.
great.
I'm hoping Santa Claus brings me a new set of monitors for Christmas.
I think the next point I want to do as far as big upgrades, I kind of want to do 2 to 3 curved monitors.
Ooh.
I mean, it would look nice, but it wouldn't be usable. You'd be better off with an ultra wide, and then 2 smaller monitors. Otherwise, you're going to lose any sort of benefit.
Yeah. I do
mean,
want to go curve for better use of space, though. I know that. At least on the center one, but yeah.
I mean, that's what mine is. I've got curved 34-inch ultra wide, so it's about the same as 2 monitors side by side, give or take a little bit. And I don't have Star Trek full screen. I have it like on the left 2/3 of the screen, if that makes sense. And then the right third of the screen is where I have like the Discord or whatever I'm looking at. And it's a great use of space if you don't want to have multiple monitors. Which is weird because I've got like 3 monitors. How many monitors do I have? 3 monitors at work.
I got 3 going right here because I got one really inexpensive for testing. A nice one, but
I mean, if you're only using it for secondary stuff, like, you know, your Spotify or your Discord or whatever, you don't need Night Fantasy, you just need to display an image.
Yeah, exactly.
We do what we want, where we want.
I'm just reading on Reddit, there's a big a reasonable discussion thread on the new Legendary D7. And there's a fella who's commented who's done a lot of content on there, seems to know what he's on about, this guy called F289. And he's on about, he keeps referencing what makes the Juggy the be-all and end-all of energy ships. I don't know what ship he means by the Juggy other than the Juggernaut. Yes, yeah. So he means the Vardwat one. So is it a 5-3? Commander Miracle Worker. Does it have secondary intel seating?
yeah, I think it does. I have to look it up. I mean, I can get one now. I just haven't.
You've not got. I think you got that. Yeah, that one. I thought you've just got it reserved away for me until I need it.
I kept telling you, as soon as you're able to directly transfer Lobby.
We'll find a way.
Watch, you know, he'll figure a way with Kel and all those guys to do it, and then you're stuck, DT.
I'm gonna say message the admin through.
Can you do it just so we can get to the ship, please?
And then my answer would be, I lied.
They'll probably end up. I reckon he'd end up replying back saying, sorry, CBS won't allow us to do that. Right, I want to change ships ready. So, Peter, were you mentioning your modifications to your tank because you specifically want to just do nothing but tanking, or do you want me to tank as well?
Tank as well. No, I'm trying to do stuff to get to. I'm experimenting with a couple things I saw in a couple different videos.
Oh, that's handy. There's a thread that's just popped up on the subreddit that's just called tanking resources.
Ah.
The things I gotta really do. Things I really gotta do. I need to get it. Which, if somebody wants to donate, I'll be sarcastic. If somebody wants to donate keys to or something to help with this, I won't say no, but I gotta do this. I need to get like the Bull Omni and the Bowel console onto this tank.
Just sent you a link to this tank resources thing where the fellas listed all the good consoles, traits, Starship traits, dots, and everything else that are supposedly good for the build.
I got a lot of good stuff here. To run, I think it runs remarkably well for what.
I was reading earlier, someone had managed to get a Klingon sarcophagus up to 400 and something thousand hull outside of Kronos. That's insane.
That makes a lot of traits go off so much better.
It maxes out tiles as well. Isn't there a max on that, like at 200,000 hull?
And right now, I'm just playing around here, not doing a lot, and I'm sitting at 184,000 technically with bonus hull. So. 186 now.
So if we're doing this as 2 tanks in a minute, how do we want to do it? Just the usual rotation, or are you going to go left and I'll go right?
I think we do the usual. It's an elite. I don't. Who else is going with us on this?
I've offered, but if you've got other people, that's fine.
Mom, I think you should go because that way there's a video record of this.
I'll start putting this team together now.
That was awesome.
Okay, so that feels a little bit better now?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I can not fumble all day.
All right.
The reason I put on elite is I draw a lot of threat, which makes it easier for people putting on elite. At least there's more stuff to shoot at to get a better idea.
I noticed that's some awesome tanking.
I'll jump out of this team so I can get into the other team. I just think I've only been doing this for about 2 weeks now.
What, playing the game?
No, tanking.
It's easier when you've got the resources.
I haven't seriously played the game yet.
Oh, seriously, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to break up that team. We'll put in an X there for you, Boom. Thank you for the invitation.
Anyone else joining us?
Give me a second to make sure I got everything in place here.
So we're still 1 short, or we can just see if we can get a pug.
Okay.
Anybody out there who can do science? We need a control person.
Where's Frost when you need him?
Yeah, really.
Or Duffy.
Or Duffy.
Oh, Duffy, yeah.
How dare they have a real life?
I think he is. Let's take a look. Blah 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 blah. Nope. No, he's not in game anyway.
I've been flying around in the Sankethi battle zone for 10 minutes. I couldn't understand why my progress wasn't going up.
Yeah?
Until I found out. No, because I had to kill Terran ships and not Sankethi ships.
Yeah, I've done that. I have done that.
Golf clap, golf clap.
Alright, when everyone's ready, let me know and I'll queue us.
I am ready.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Pie that still says kelp, 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 kelp.
Okay, we're queued.
Yeah, Pie. What's a kelp?
It's clap. It's
No.
just spelled wrong. It's just spelled wrong. Otherwise, make it funny.
It's
Kelp,
a smart
kelp,
way to
kelp,
spell clap.
No, it's not. It's spelled wrong.
Smart in the sense of SMRT, smart.
Yes, folks. Our emotes are made by Homer Simpson.
Yep. That's where I was going with that one.
I wonder if rally point does stacks.
That's an interesting
know.
question.
We'll find out.
Why is it's not popped yet?
No. It's weird we'd only need one more person. Come now, all of you out in Star Trek land, one more person must want to play ISE.
Come on.
Is my ship able to do that?
With 2 tanks, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Give us an X.
Put an X down in the strike group chat.
Alright, one second, let me finish this thing.
Okay.
I'll unqueue us.
Okay. Excuse me.
Mom, your ship is so small.
Yeah. Your point?
Just saying.
Size doesn't matter, DT.
It's the motion of the ocean.
You got it. Mr. Dave is hoping for a legendary TOS bundle. That would be interesting.
Technically,
Mark could be all over that. He'd finally get his temporal light cruiser.
technically, the 10th anniversary had the TOS. They did.
They
They
did.
released. Yeah, the legendary Constitution came out in there.
Is the 10th still available?
Not at the moment, no.
It shows
Ah.
it, and the 11th will probably show up a couple times.
Yeah, they were
They show
talking.
up a few times every year,
They were talking about coming back out.
like basically quarterly. It seems like.
Hey, Voback, how are you? Go ahead and queue. I'll be back in 5 seconds.
We're still waiting for another X. So.
Yeah, we're waiting for an X from somebody.
Yeah, I'm finishing this thing. I'll be there in a second.
Just wanted to put on some more comfortable shoes since it's just decided to rain today and everything I own is wet, including my shoes.
Fix that. Okay, cool. I was working on something today and got it all fixed now.
Obi-Wan, you ready to join us?
Yep, just leaving this mission.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. We really appreciate our subscribers and our followers because going to Vegas, which we're still planning to do, is really, really expensive. The booth cost is $1,600. Electrical and internet's another $1,500. And that's the basics. Setting up the actual booth itself is probably going to be around another $1,000. And we've had donations in the past few years for money. We appreciate it.
I don't know
We
why
really
Windows was
do.
typed, but
I mean, the fact that it didn't go off last year allowed me to build a new rig for this year.
Let's see. You're player 1, correct?
yes.
Except I don't think you're not.
Yeah, he
team
can't
leader,
see there.
Bob.
No, I'm just going to type it out there.
Oh, should I type my
Yeah, if you can put it into the...
Yes,
that-
yes, we kept asking you to put an X in strike group chat. So that would
Well,
be.
he put it in
kind
the
of
other chat.
important.
He put it in the other
Oh, it's in
chat.
the spec. Hold on.
So just put an X in strike group. You're in the strike group chat, aren't you? Yes, you are.
I just need to find it.
It's on the
How
game.
about I just make you leader? Might be easier.
Me? Sure.
There you go.
Okie doke.
I'm suspect.
Oh, I'm not the team leader. Who did you make team leader? DT?
No, I made you team leader.
It says I'm not team leader.
Yeah, I've just clicked it. It disappears from the menu for a second, and then it comes up back again.
Yeah, let me see if it comes back up. Did you make me squad leader first?
I'll do that as well. So it's
Yeah.
Squad leader.
Yeah. Okay, so now it says I've been made squad leader. Now I'm team leader. Yeah, you have to be squad leader first.
That's a bit dumb, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not going to argue
I
that
don't even
one.
know what squad leader does.
Leads the squad. Duh.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, because if you didn't, I would have.
All right. If you'll accept the invitation there, player one.
Got it.
There you go. Okay, I will get us queued up here.
I wonder if the
Bring
legend-
forth the elite.
I wonder if the legendary dreadnought would be a good tank.
I am in the
ISE
Dreadnought.
Elite. Okay.
I thought
Wee
you were-
woo.
Yeah, we were. I thought you were doing
Got
it in
it.
Odyssey.
Yeah, it's the legendary dreadnought cruiser.
Okay, really quick. Obi-Wan. We take out the tactical cube at the center first. Everybody does everything on the tactical cube.
Then the right cube, then the left cube.
Right. This works as a team and only as a team. Then we go up to the top left cube, take out that side, then the top right cube, then back to the gateway and the last tactical cube.
Okay.
Okay. For the elite, you've seen us do it. It works if we're all in the same ones, and if we don't, then sometimes we work.
Don't go across before the tanks get there, or else you will become the target.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
I've done this before.
Let them take the damage. They can do it.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Gun. There's something that's available.
I'm sure we're doing enough damage here.
I don't think we're gonna make it.
I don't think so.
I might get lucky. I think we might be lucky.
The spheres are still here.
Spears are gone.
We're
Wow,
lucky.
that was close.
Yeah. They don't do a mark. And fly straight in before the tank.
Yeah, we try and teach them, and it doesn't go well.
The nanite probes can repair the
He'll learn eventually.
Stop them.
Hey, Duffy!
Hey, Duffy!
Fortunately, now we can't fail. It just gets ridiculous. So
Hey, don't say can't fail. We're good at things.
Not necessarily something you want to be good at, though.
No, but
Probe is closing in on the transformer. Destroy it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's because we didn't have control. Now I'm just throwing grab wells to grab everything together, do more damage. Well, technically we can fail because of time.
13 minutes, I don't think that's a big issue.
Shouldn't be.
No.
And Mark did go jump over. Typical, right?
Board.
Momulus, please.
Momulus?
Momulus.
Momulus the First. You will respect her authority.
Probably not.
I am the Momulus.
Then you can go somewhere else.
Nope. Yeah, I'm approving.
How are you doing?
Well, I lost power for 6 hours today.
Hey, yeah,
That's fun.
we're probably going to lose power shortly here. They've got a storm that they said is probably going to take out power lines and trees, so it's life.
I just wanted to keep setting power.
But we missed the tornadoes. They're to the south of us, so they say considerably south.
Yeah,
Like-
they're hitting Mississippi and Alabama right
Yep.
now.
Begin by destroying the nanite. Scanning the nanite traps. Got it. Additional data
I have a keen understanding of that.
Yeah. We have a fleet mate down there, so I worry about him. Haven't heard from him lately. Hope he's okay.
So here as well. Saturday, Sunday was supposed to be a hell of a storm here, so
Yeah.
it's starting. The whole spring weather thing is starting.
Oh, yeah.
Resetting all of my electronics. It's fun event.
Can imagine.
You know, I think as far as points go, the changes and stuff, it's working. It's healing a little better.
Oh,
'Cause my shields keep popping back up as fast as they drop.
Bright light.
Did you just finish an ISD?
Yep.
Yep.
Sweet, that's the first time I've ever done that on hard.
Well, it doesn't get any harder than that one, so done good. Done good.
Just running the pass now. It's taken its time.
Wanna do a Cortez? Just saying.
I definitely can't do Corfez.
You know, bonus health. I'm hitting over 200,000 hull.
Nice. I still have to do my 50,000 hull. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's the best I've ever done.
Tax in DT. 39% for me, 52% for you.
Oh,
Player
but-
1, 0.23, Mom, 6.6, and Mark, 1.52.
Obi-Wan, can you see in the chat box the stats that came back?
On the
On the-
chat box.
Yes, in the game screen, in the lower left-hand corner, there's a chat box. On my screen, it's where my face is at the moment on the cameras, but there's a box
yeah.
underneath that. Okay, that's the chat
Under
box.
combat?
Pardon?
Where should I be looking? I mean, where in the chat box, rather?
Big pink numbers that Boom just posts, or sorry, mine are pink. There would be a notation that says strike group, and Boom would have listed a bunch of numbers. So you may not, hold on, let's go for the obvious question. Do you have strike group chat?
Oh, probably not.
Okay, let's take care of that right now.
Let's add that.
Yeah.
ET and Mark have uploaded into Nextcloud if you want to look at the pass.
All right, sounds good.
It felt like a good run. I don't think I ever once went, oh crap, I need to worry about my own hull. I think the combination of
No,
the
I
two.
didn't either. And my shields kept popping up ridiculously quick.
Okay, Obi-Wan, in the chat box, there is a gear icon that says chat configuration and social shortcuts.
Mhm.
Okay, click on that.
Got it.
Click on chat settings. It should bring up something. Okay, if you look at my screen, it should say chat configuration.
Okay, yeah. Got
Okay.
a new window.
Right, so what you want to do is you want to go down to the one for you that should say strike group. I don't know if you've got one that says strike group. If you don't,
No.
Okay.
New tab.
see the line that says join, create?
So
Up at
let
the
me know
very,
when you've joined. I'll repost the
Okay.
thingy so you can see it.
the very top where it says join/create, right at the top, the big yellow box.
Mine doesn't say that.
It should.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
hold on.
the very top, it'll say tabs, channels, chat configuration, and right next or right below that there is a box that says join,
Oh, it
create.
says add new window.
Nope. You're in the one that says tabs.
Oh,
Go on the one that
channels?
says channels, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Join.
Okay. Type in the words strike group.
I think I did it.
Okay. Hit join.
Yep.
Okay. If that works, then I'm going to take a look down here. Strike group admin. Refresh. Yep, you're a user now. So, you should be able to see what's going on down in strike group now. So to do that,
Oh, okay.
okay, did a bunch of numbers just pop up?
Yes.
Okay. So the numbers that you're seeing there are the results
Oh, cool.
of the DPS. Mark did 248, Boom did 135, DP did 86. You did 83,000 damage.
That's my best ever.
Yeah, that's darn good. And I did 75, which is also my best ever.
I think my last was 54 or 50, 49 or something, or 50.
That's good too, but 83 is fabulous. So, good job.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys helped a lot with that.
Hey, Von Marcus! Woot, woot, woot. How are you feeling, sweetie? Yeah. Are they at least giving you drugs for any discomfort?
ET, you've got the legendary Galaxy Dreadnought, haven't you?
Yep.
I'm just trying to find it in the thingy. Looks like it could be interesting as a tank. Is it command?
Yeah.
It's got a 1.5 hull modifier. It's got a turn rate of the Titanic. No, it's got a turn rate of that ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal.
The Evergreen, no, the Evergiving. The Evergiving, I think it is. Yeah.
Something silly like that.
Oh my god. I was looking at the pictures today going, what the heck?
Yeah, the only reason I didn't do that is it'd be better as a phaser build, and it'd be a waste with that phaser lance to have bow anti-proton as my primary.
Is the phaser lance just built into it
It's
no matter
built
what?
into it. It's built
Hold on.
into it no matter what.
Which galaxy are you looking at?
Legendary Dreadnought.
Comes with a lot of consoles, doesn't it?
Yeah. Comes with, yeah. Legendary Mirror Dreadnought, yeah.
Von Marcus, just bear in mind most of that's done by the liver, not by the kidneys. But that's a whole different story, and I don't disagree with your choice.
It's bizarre because I think from what I'm seeing up to now, and I'm convinced it's down to the number of TAC consoles, but the Atlas is definitely doing a better job at tanking than the Baran, and it's a lot easier to fly. But I still hate its design, and I don't want to put an X token onto something that I don't really like. So I'm like, if there's a reasonably easily obtainable alternative.
Like I said, well, actually, I do like the legendary point, and that legendary Terran Dreadnought is a really good pack with the mirror unlocks for everything. That's actually a good pack compared to some of the others we've seen.
Yeah. See what else there are as options.
I mean, obviously, the few times a year that the 10th anniversary pack comes out, if they still do that, what I'm flying is, well, we've seen it. For you with a good tank, I'm still pulling. I'm pulling huge threat, and my healing was ridiculous on that one. So the changes, we're keeping them. My shields were even popping up faster.
I'm trying to find. There's meant to be somewhere around on the STO wiki. There's meant to be an article that basically lists every single ship and like the key stats. But for the life of me, I can't. Like in a table, but for the life of me, I can't bloody find it.
I haven't seen that for a while.
I've never seen it. Period. So
I don't know that was a wiki though. I thought it was a Reddit.
No, it was the wiki one I'm looking for because you can filter it and do other things. I mean, I found one that gives you a list of everything A to Z, but I'm just like, that's of no use to me.
I think I've seen the Reddit one. I've kind of seen lists of things when you go to one of the ships and they have the stuff broken down after that. But yeah.
Because you get like miniature versions of it. Like if you click on if you go to like any given ship on the wiki and scroll down, it shows you like the comparable ships on not all of them, but on most of them a little bit further down. But I can't. I know there's a list on it. It's just really bad, really badly. List of starships with command seating apparently. Okay, that could be useful actually.
Yeah, let's see how much this Gemini costs.
So I found one that goes a list of starships with command seating.
Yeah.
So this one's half useful. So is there...
command seems to work well for tanking.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I need... What do we need for rally point? Is it commander?
Command. Command lieutenant.
Lieutenant. So if I go down to lieutenant and then organise by hull, obviously.
Rally point seems to be a really good skill to have, at least team-wise.
So this is suggesting as a possibility the legendary Ross command. Oh, what's the thing you want in it?
That would be the legendary Galaxy class, so yeah.
I believe the Dreadnought has command and intel.
I was about to go look, so...
Let me send you the link I'm looking at, actually. It might come in useful. I'll put it in the DPS thingamabob.
Everybody's just chit-chatting tonight there, Don Marcus.
Yep.
They're noisy.
If you guys got questions, hey, we're more than willing to answer questions.
Well, the question that's coming up right now is, does anybody need to do a red alert? Does anybody need to do any endeavors?
I do.
What do you need?
Well, I mean, right now I just need to get specialization experience to get my. I'm so close to like an elite beamboat, but
Okay.
I need to get all these tier 5 and tier 6 abilities. So I'm happy to do anything just for the space fighting.
Okay, Von Marcus needs to do an RA, so we're going to do that first. Von Marcus, do you have a preference if it's Federation or Klingon?
I'm currently on Klingon.
Yeah, but he gets to pick. He's been out sick.
I'm not. Did you hear me?
You don't get a choice in this one. You're doing whatever.
Did you hear me complaining?
You can pick for the next one.
You got your sympathy yesterday.
I didn't get any sympathy yesterday.
You did?
People were
You got
absolutely cruel to me yesterday.
you got exactly what you deserved yesterday. That's the
What
level
did
of
I
sympathy you
deserve?
should expect from us.
Who would like to join for
Every
a
time.
red alert? Anybody?
I'm fine with that if he needs somebody to go with him.
Okay, but you're on Klingon though.
I'm on Klingon. I can switch over.
Okay, yeah, switch over and I'll grab you.
Give me a quick second to finish this.
Von Marcus, do you have a preference?
I don't have enough yet for the Jemadar officer that'll help raise the threat level.
Okay.
I've just found something wondrous as an option for a tank.
Mm.
So I've filtered on one of the lists. It's still got at least a lieutenant command. It's got at least 1.4 hull modifier. It's got at least a 1.1 shield modifier. And it's got a reasonable amount of TAC consoles. The fleet, the Derridex.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah, I think the big problem I generally have with Romulan ships, and might be able to attest to this, is the power. The Singularity Core does not start anywhere near the same power as a Warp Core.
There's probably ways to make up for it, I would guess.
Well, part of it, you'd lose tanking ability because you could replace it with the mycelial one. Well, you can still do two pieces of deflector, but you replace the mycelial one with the Terran one, then your power levels go up as you fight. Which, on my DPS ship, is impressive.
All right, does anybody want to join us for Federation Red Alert?
I'm just killing this last guy.
Okay.
Another option looks
I
interesting.
did mine for today, but I'm willing to join you guys to get more experience, to get more marks.
The Fleet Orion flight deck cruiser looks like it could be interesting as well.
Yeah, another one that, you don't necessarily need to have the rally point marker. It's a great thing to have, but you don't need it. So that also brings up the possibilities of the Miracle Worker ships too. Seems like they would be tough.
I know the Miracle Worker D7's meant to be one of the better tanking ships in the game. I believe. Let's look at what else we've got.
It's why I keep considering pulling the trigger on that one. Then, of course, because everybody wants to be like the Cookie Princess Sav, I keep considering the Verity too.
Okay. Are we going for control or we're looking for damage?
It's a red alert. Do we care?
It doesn't matter.
It's going to be over in 2 minutes.
It's a red alert. We'll be over. It'll be over very quickly. Yes, we are, because you're trying to figure out what the best ship for a red alert is.
Best I can to help other people.
It's a
It
red
doesn't
alert
matter.
with experienced players.
It sincerely doesn't matter on this one. All right.
Frost, this is our way of saying you're overthinking this.
Well, I've had a pretty strange day.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. You are overthinking this.
Wee woo?
Trying to do
Wee woo.
of this. Losing power for 6 hours meant I lost a hell of a lot of money I didn't need to lose.
Ooh, that hurts. By the nature of it, that's going to be interesting, Von Marcus.
I just remembered you get an X token at the end of this red alert event, can't you?
I believe it is.
Get the option of X token, tech upgrade, and I can't remember what else.
Specialization point, which
That's fine.
no one should ever get that.
Unless you really need it for something, but yeah.
I think you
Even then,
can grind a
Even
point
then,
pretty
yeah.
quickly, can't you? That's the thing, whereas the tech upgrades and you can't buy, and the experimentals I think is a nice addition.
like you can get the specialization point from just like grinding TFOs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we need a big control thing to help Frost?
Yes, actually, I grabbed the entire half of the field.
And drug it away from everybody else.
Yep, nobody else had to deal with it.
That's okay. No one else has to kill anything. They just have to be there.
How is
Yeah,
that,
we
Von
just
Marcus?
get- we
Did
just
that work
deliver
for you?
penalties.
You shouldn't.
I don't think anybody got leave the penalty.
Shouldn't have done an RA.
Crap, I get too much stuff on the character.
It can hurt. It can hurt Von. It can be done, Von Marcus. It's just it will hurt.
Fairness.
Non-tank, they will get mad at you. But if you do
What?
overload it, it's not as bad as a fire will.
Oh, I know why I have this stupid thing.
Oh, for picking up threat, yeah. Fire will.
Yeah, fire will and bowel APs. Oh yeah. It generates quite a bit amount of rage.
Greetings. How can I?
Oh, he's taking me with him again.
Ah.
I didn't like what he took me last time, so.
Well, then he has to die.
All right, what are we doing? Does anybody need to do the 50,000 hull healing?
You don't want me around for that.
Okay.
I'm almost done with mine. Need like one or
good
two
for
more
you.
heals.
Where are you doing yours?
I was just doing random
Oh, okay, that's cool.
red alerts.
Trying to find a ship that's not particularly great.
Ruins of Doom does work.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't go in there with tanks.
Yeah. Hey, Von
Yeah, I was
Marcus.
trying to throw a heal to you from time to time. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, don't throw a heal at me. Don't
You have to
waste your
heal
heal
somebody
on me.
else, Von Marcus. Healing yourself is easy.
Yeah. Heal. If it was 50,000 healing myself, I think my ship would have been done in like, oh look, done.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember what I need to do a heal.
Hazard mirrors.
Yeah. Engineering team. Engineering team gave us the most bang for the buck, especially engineering team 2 if you can afford it.
I have no idea what I've got.
So I managed to get it pretty quick using Engineering Team 2. And if you do Ruins of Doom, make sure you don't hit the engineering thing on them right away. Wait till their hull drops a bit before you do it. The timing is very important there on a lot of ships. It was funny, I had to take literally everything off my ship for it. Sit out there with an impulse engine on, it's like, okay.
Holy crap! I have 16 on
Our
the
research team is analyzing
teams.
spore colonies in the Donatu system. Their
think
facilities
it's
are on a
time for me to
small
do
moon
something
there,
about
but
that.
it's practically defenseless. Considering recent events, the Alliance wants to change that soon. They want us to go to Donatu and deploy defense satellites in orbit around the moon. Hopefully that will discourage anyone looking
I need to do the
harass
50,000 thing, but
or steal its
Well,
force.
why don't you join us? And we can heal each other.
you know, PvP thing.
No, we're just going to go to Ruins of Doom.
Ruins of Doom.
There we go.
Ruins of Doom, sit near an explosion, watch it go kaboom.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, so I'm not bringing my tank to that one, no.
All right, I've sent you an invitation, Duffy. I've sent you an invitation, Frost. So we're going to use the patrol Ruins of Doom. And go ahead and launch whenever you're ready.
Getting some unusual readings from the spore colonies in this system.
Launching.
Getting some.
So you guys have done this one, right?
You do not want to get hit by those radiation pulses. Trust me. Watch out! Mokai raiders on an intercept course.
After we're done this with this first battle, just hang on there and we'll go ahead and take the damage from each other. Oh. Hang on, let me do one thing here before we go on to the next fight.
And we'll be right back.
Okay. How are we still in red alert? Alright, that should be easier to take some damage. I've taken off my shields now. Problem with engineering is it takes a while to rebuild. So come inside the perimeter here.
Yeah, I'm not getting any repair whatsoever.
Are you focusing your repair on me or on...
Oh, I guess I have to choose one of you, don't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Pikachu, I choose you.
So here, I'm going to go in and closer a little bit.
Yeah, whoever's taking the damage, sit right between the hazard emitter icon and the rock, whatever you want to call it. The closer you are, the more damage you take.
Okay. Wow, I'm healing way too fast. Okay. Next person, go take some damage and we'll heal you. So we're going to heal you.
I used both of my engineering abilities. I didn't get a point.
Engineering team?
Yeah, I have engineering team and structural integrity field.
Okay. Try it on him.
Structural integrity field doesn't heal others.
Just heals you?
It does. It says it's self and team.
Do you remember to click on the person you want to heal?
I did that. And, oh, I got 4,000 of them.
If you've got the proto matter, that works too.
It's interesting. I'm just reading a thread on Reddit of someone who's managed to build a Tetrion-based Quark Marauder and get over 300k.
Really?
And they're having a discussion, and it's one of the guys who does quite a lot of builds on there. They're having a discussion. Apparently, there's strong evidence that the synergy you get between Orcs to Bat, controlled countermeasures, and Cold-Hearted has been severely nerfed to the point where it's not actually as good as people think anymore.
That's interesting.
What's that? Target's shield. Warning. Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%. Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield.
Okie dokie, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Yeah, mine.
Almost there.
It's taking a bit, isn't it?
Well, there's three of us, so yeah. And add to that, yeah, takes forever.
Yeah, this is one of these things that does not favor the more advanced ships. does it.
Let's deal
No.
with the next
Well,
spore colony
it
before
kind of
we
does.
move
It
on
just
to
takes a
some
while
new
for it to do
targets.
it. Anything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I needed. How about you, Frost? How are you doing?
I finished mine a while ago, actually.
How are you doing, Von Marcus? Do you have all of yours? You're 26k. Okay, I'll go in a little bit closer and take some damage.
I'm inside the barrier if you need to. You can heal me too. Oh, I got an immune critical but 0 damage. That's awesome.
Let me know when you've regenerated and I'll move back in and do that again. Okay.
Is everybody good?
No, Von Marcus is at 33.
I don't have Marcus on my team, so I don't know. Yeah, I think I have Mom and Duffy. That's what I have.
You're all in the same TFO. How can he not be on your team?
That
Because I
Duffy
only
is
have
one,
Mom
Marcus.
and-
The other Duffy.
Okay, I apologize.
No, I was just.
It's not fair that you guys have the same name.
They don't. It's spelled differently.
Uh-huh. Sometimes phonetics is important too.
It's true. That is true.
Okay, let me know when you're recharged and I'll go back in, Von Marcus. If you're at 43, you should be able to do it. If I go in fairly far. Let the damage fall as much as possible before you do the heal. $540 more. Hang on a second. Let me know when you're recharged and I'll go back in. Doesn't look like I took enough damage that time. Yeah, I didn't take any damage. Oops, hold it. You're not recharged yet. Okay.
Colony neutralized. Let's head toward the next one.
Yeah.
We have Mokai ships on long-range sensors. We're about to have company.
Swear to God, I am not healing this. Okay, done. Yeah, let's go kill things. There we go. I suspect Frost has been off killing things. What? I didn't do that. This is my ship. Will just randomly go off to a starbase.
Maybe they really like star bases.
Yeah, I was talking about it this morning. It just leaves. Middle of a TFO, middle of a mission. No reason, no rhyme. He just leaves.
I gotta reboot. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's yours, Jimmy, that's doing that, right?
Mm-hmm. Just this tune. It's not this ship, it's this tune. Doesn't seem to matter which ship he's in. And yeah, I've written to the devs and they're like, we've never heard that one yet. Can you tell us when? No. It happens all the time. And it's not related to a keybind. It's not related to a key. It's not related to a ship, a location, an event. It just is like, leaving now. Very flighty. Ooh, it timed out. And of course it'll do it in a mission, so I'm stuck at the end of that one. See what I mean? Just go to the starbase. I blame the Ketracel White. Irrational behavior. Okay, does anybody else need to do... Those two guys are still in that queue and I can't get back into it. Does anybody else need to do anything?
I need to do everything.
Okay, can you define everything? Federation, KDF, endeavors, episodes.
It's totally easy. Field ground, Voth ground, and damage, kinetic damage in space.
Okay.
No help needed.
Okay. Yeah, I still have 20 Terrans on the ground from this morning that I haven't finished up. But since this now switches over...
Is there a way I can heal on ground as other than an engineer?
Yeah.
Besides
hypos?
Like a device other than hypos. I mean,
there's a passive healer on the science characters. You can get hypos is a device you can use that heals you.
I'm gonna give you guys Jay simply because I'm watching Grey's Anatomy.
just curious. I never played my engineering.
Shield regeneration is... But that's shields. You're talking about physical one. Oh, the kid drone? That's a thought.
I have one of those.
The other one
Thank you.
probably better though. The .7 or whatever.
I have that too, I'm sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm up for Xing if there's anything else going on.
Do you want to do space or do you want to do ground?
No, I'm fine either. You can just do random.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's do some randoms. Let me see what I'm flying. I'm flying the Parthia. Okay. No problems there. Let me grab a cold water. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Marcus is correct. There's a crystal.
Does anyone remember the meme of the black lady talking about getting herself a cold pop?
Nope.
Is on fire. I think she says, I'm going to get me a cold pop, and the building's on fire. I said, oh, Jesus, it's a fire. You just made me think of that when you said you're going to go get a cold water. I started thinking about the cold pop. So that's a really funny thing. You should Google someday.
I will. Just
Google, Google, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I can't even say it without laughing. Lord Jesus, it's a fire. And you'll be glad you did.
Okay, I've got it queued up here for after the show. Something to look at.
And then once you enjoy that, look for the remixes.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right, so Von Marcus is correct. There is the crystal that does healing, and that's from the episode Illusion of Communication. I'm sure this tune's got it someplace. No. Yeah. Pavan Healing Crystal. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. A couple. Do triples don't heal? Hypos.
Hypos, medical generator, tricorder abilities on science. Bioessence transfer, I think, heals too, but
that's a good one. Okay. Yeah. Steals health from target. That's a nice one. So bioessence transfer. All right. If you want to queue up for some random TFOs, give me an X in the Game Strike Group chat box.
Fed or KDF?
Well, if I get 5, I can go either way, but for the moment, I'm fed.
I'm gonna go. I gotta get things set up.
Okay.
Everything that I lost this afternoon.
Take care.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Wow, it's a Dante. Let's see if that didn't go. Okay. DT, did you want to join us?
How many you got so far?
I got 3 plus me. That makes 4.
I will go to a Klingon, which I need some randoms on, and I will join you.
Okay.
How's that for being patient? And
who are you going to bring?
I'm bringing my recruit, Kuruk.
Not a problem. I wasn't criticizing. I assumed that you had other things on your mind. Okay, so we're going to run a random here.
Yeah.
Hey, woo. Oh, sorry, Obi-Wan, we got filled up. We'll grab you in the next run.
Okay, no worries. I was just wrapping one up.
No problems.
I'll be up today.
What will it be?
Pariah!
Your
Yay! I need this on the other account so badly. But that's okay. This one likes it. I like this one. Yay! Let's see if I've got a better weapon now. I hope you all appreciate the noise.
TV in the background, can you turn it down, please?
Yes, please.
Yes. You'll burn yourself.
Dante?
No, burn yourself.
Dante, turn your TV down.
People are alive in here.
And for those of you who can hear the roaring in the background, the thunder is starting to roll in here.
Oh.
Well, it's the rolling
and the
thunder.
winds.
It's the pouring rain.
Well, they were talking about the winds hitting 60 miles an hour here tonight.
Oh,
It's coming down like a hurricane.
Something like that, yeah.
Bright light flashing across the sky.
We've got a tornado warning down here in Georgia.
Yep.
I can see the lightning out the window. The rain's we're on the top floor. You can hear the rain on the ceiling.
Yep, I can hear it now.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to log off in a minute before it blows the power as it tends
Yep.
to do every other time.
Wow. I probably am going to do the same thing. That's really weird that we're both getting it at the same moment. We had some flooding at work last Thursday, and they were so concerned about it that they repositioned a lot of the security monitors to watch the culverts in case it started to flood. Rented extra pumps. And everybody tonight's just kind of on mental standby if they have to run over there and start everything up.
I like how he's kicking that rock around as he goes like a soccer ball.
Fire in the hole! Obstacle clear.
Oh, you know what else heals for the ground? Doesn't the Lucari device, or does it only heal others?
Lucari device, yeah. It does heal you.
Okay.
It heals everyone around you too.
Yeah.
A nice little passive.
Holy moly. Jeez.
Fire in the hole! Clear to proceed.
Let's start. Oh, that's
Okay, so maybe I'm not going to go out for a little walk tonight.
Gonna go out for a little swim.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of one of the regrets I have while going to these cons. We're so busy, we don't get. It's like I need to go swim.
No. That's why, when we were talking about finding a place with a swimming pool, we're not going to have a chance. We should know that by now.
We should. Though if we get the extra day or two, then...
Yeah. Come on, Mr. Vanderveer. Get your butt over here. There you go.
Fire in the hole! Area clear. Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful. I don't know what's waiting for us at the bottom.
a sudden stop at the end. That's what we.
Bugs, death, destruction. Usual stuff.
Ew, that bug bladder me.
It's just bug snot.
That one just sneezed on me.
Healing drone, come out.
Alright, I'm gonna log off for the evening before it gets too bad here.
All right, take care. Be safe.
Bye bye.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment, and I'll clear a path.
Clear a path.
1 moment later.
Fire in the hole!
Boom.
Watch that first step.
First step, how about a 30-foot drop, dude? I know I'm a cat, but
Still, there are limits.
Oh, come on. You're better than that. You can do it.
Still hurts.
Yeah, just remember, it's not the fall. It's that sudden stop at the end.
It could be both, you know.
True.
This is true. That's all I wanted.
The bug's coming or real?
Somebody had to talk to him. You have to talk to him, so.
That engineer needs to be talked to first.
A Federation one, clearly.
Hey, so, who's boosting another KDF next week? Next week, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to work on mine.
Yeah. Well, it is a D7 though.
Yeah.
I'm not wild about it, what they chose to do for pack-ins for this one, but it is a D7.
Yeah. The nurture rating of 60 apparently. That'll be interesting, but hey.
Probably written wrong.
You don't get to use a Romulan D7 skin.
I know.
That's cool.
The Kronos one and the Romulan D7 skin, but as I said, tempting.
Yeah.
Very tempting.
It is. It's.
And one ability from the animated series, I believe, too.
Yeah, which, yeah. Yep. But you gotta do the level 65 thing to get that.
That's fine.
Yeah, but all mine are already, well, except the brand new ones are already 65.
Yeah, you don't have to grind it right away. You just have to boost another 65 KDF, right?
Yeah.
And I think you can apply the boost to a current 65 KDF and still get the
Okay. I mean, I enjoy the grind to get them there, except for Delta Quadrant.
Yeah.
Come on, even I have limits.
Okay, I'm gonna leave before the bug gets get on me.
Same
too late.
Oh man, when I transported out, there was a white circle where it was about to come down.
Back in a sec.
Okay, I'm technically out in space.
So my Klingon goes, "Ha-ha, you missed."
Oh, Jessica Walters passed away.
Who passed away?
Jessica Walters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Me either, Von Marcus, me either. There we go. The temperature suddenly dropped. Got cold in here.
Hmm.
There we go.
I gotta really start doing more random cues on this Klingon later.
All right, really quick on the Pimp My Starship. We were kind of looking at the Parthia last week. It's meh. It's fine. It's just meh.
Well, let me blow up this screen here.
I realize I can tweak the weapons a little bit since they're mostly 14s and 15s, so that's not going to be a huge difference.
First point, yeah, definitely one of the first points. Well, first point, X-ship token on that thing.
Okay.
So you get the extra console slot because you don't have a ton of tactical consoles.
Okay.
Second point, despite what you think, putting doing epic on your weapons and your consoles does make a big difference.
Does it really?
It really does.
Oh yes.
Let's see.
You're the one who kept claiming it's marginal. It really isn't.
It all adds up, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Okay. Well, that would be something to change. I'll wait for an upgrade weekend on that, though.
Okay, your dual console that's epic.
Hang on 1 second. I'll pull it back up here. There we go.
All right. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, the dual beam that's epic. What is it?
Krieger Wave Disruptor.
Okay, do you have what is your reputation right now?
I'm maxed out on all my reps.
Oh, tier 6 on them all?
Mm-hmm.
Lorca, wide angle, dual beam, disruptor is a tier 6.
Okay.
Can you lower your window down a little bit?
Yeah, can you lower your window because when you do this, you have the blue.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No. I'm just letting you know.
I know.
Give me 1 second, though. Okay.
And you probably want to make the Lorca fire control and the torque, and the fire, and you want to do the fire control too.
Well, hang on. One thing at a time here. We want Lorca. What?
Wide angle, dual beam disruptor is a tier 6.
All the way at the bottom.
Okay.
There you go.
So basically, what the 3.
And what else do I want while I'm at it?
You at least want to do the fire control, probably the torpedo. But you at least want the fire control.
Okay, we'll start with those two then.
As we said, you would want the extra console slot, which I know you have a lot of them.
That's a free ship. Where did I put my tier 6s? There's someplace. There's one.
Are the X's in that second one? Yep.
And how do I do it again?
Go to the ship. You go to the ship selector.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be able to upgrade that. You just have to go to where you go select ships, which is lower level here.
Oh. So. Hello, sailor.
It's that little tower on the... Yep.
It's the managed ships, isn't it?
Yep.
Here we go.
Managed ships, the one you're on, you'll be able to upgrade it to there right now.
Okay. Hang on a second. I know you guys think it's funny that I've got all this junk, but...
I'm not even complaining about that right now, so I'm not giving you a hard time.
Good.
But
hang on a second.
What career is your current character?
She's an engineer.
Okay, you might want to change out one of your locators for an exploiter to give you a better chance to doing.
Okay. Let's hold that one off just for a few minutes here, just because
that one's not critical yet. So that's a more down the road thing.
Okay, what am I going to switch out to put in the...
I would personally, right now, I'd take that non-epic one. I'd switch that for the Lorca. I would put the I would put the fire control in your universal slot, and I would put that wide angle in that non-epic one.
That's what it did. But it's just plain old purple in the moment. Let's see. Let me see if I've got anything that will be a boost. Blech, nothing there. Boy, it got quiet all of a sudden, everybody.
It's still a Mark 13 ultra rare one, because I know you have all your stuff down there, so that's a good thing.
I don't think I've got any upgrades available at the moment, so.
No rush on that part.
Yeah, no rush on that part. That dual beams is a very heavy hitting point. Traits. Starship trait. You have a turret on. Let me see your stations on your ship.
Okay.
Okay, you don't really need the 2 beam overload.
No.
Wait. Yeah, we got to work on this a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I would do?
You
do have a turret thing here. Go over to your ship traits right now. I see one thing that's going to help you a lot immediately. Do you have the trait done for the? If not, we will run stuff with you to get there. Do you have the trait done for the NX class, the Tier 5 trait, preferential targeting?
No, I do not.
Then you're going to have to fly your NX for a little bit.
It'll be in your Starship traits.
Yeah, it'll be in your Starship traits.
Ah, that's why. I still don't have it. Goodness gracious.
You have a cannon on there, and we're going to have you keep that on there, because you do have a rapid fire thing on there. Your Starship trait, we will work with you. You will get that NX trait, because preferential targeting will, when you do fire a turret thing, your beam weapon damage doubles.
Well, gosh darn it, let's go see where I've got that ship. Hang on, it's not in inventory.
I'm not even thinking about doing stuff that's going to do heavy changes to your ship right now.
Oh, got some more Tier 5 sitting there.
If you really want to down the road, another option you can do. This is a down the road thing. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. I have to go look back at your ship again in a few. But no biggie. Not the Tier 1. Not the Tier 1. You want the Legendary.
Oh, sorry. Stop that. There you go.
You won't get a trade off the Tier 1. Not the Tier 1.
Okay, so that's back to my ship.
Yeah. All right. Back over to your... Okay, you might want to put the House of Martok Omni on the back, too.
Okay.
And then that would let you put the other beam array up front. Or it'll do you more good anyway.
Or just switch out your epic one with your non-epic one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I've got the House of Martok on this one.
Yeah. If you don't, it's another thing we can do.
There it is. Okay, we got House of Martok back there.
I figured you did.
Yeah, on this tune I probably do. Let me see if
I figured you did, so that just seemed like the...
I don't see the NX on here.
It's legendary.
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 You go to Tier 6 and just put in legendary.
Or just type legendary in.
Which I did.
Because it'll be the Temporal Operative Escort.
Okay. There.
Like I said,
are we happier now?
I said, yeah, with the Tier 5 trade on that one. I'll let you go down there, and I'll let you read up.
Sorry. The X is right next to the one for closing it out.
Yeah. I'll let you go take a look at the trait on there before we do any grinding, and I will switch. This is a Fed, right?
Yes, this is a Fed.
to switch over to a Fed help.
Okie doke. Let me go ahead and set that one up here.
But I do want you to read that trait, just so you know what we're working for you.
I have to figure out where it went.
Yeah, it'll be one of the few ships that has USS on there at least.
Well, I have a few boxes of things here. Hold on.
I don't think it goes to a box. I think it goes directly to your ship.
So it does. It's the Tunisian. Alrighty.
But look at that Tier 5 trait.
Okay. I could totally get behind that one.
Since you're doing beam overload, you just have to change your cannon to scatter volley, but that's minor.
Let's see.
But that trait is a big changer on your regular ship, on the Parthia.
Okay.
I hate that glitch.
What?
The big blue circle that just shows up in everything.
Yeah, here we go. It's legendary. It's this little personal halo. Okay, this is not the world's best loadout, but it's an instant loadout, so.
It's instant loadout. I don't really. We're not looking to break any records on this. We're looking to get you to Tier 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do a couple switch outs there.
And then after we're done, we'll start looking at your skill tree after we get your Tier 5 trait done.
Okay. I don't think I got any cannons on this one. Oh.
And yes, folks, this is what we do for Pimp by Starship. We look for things that this is why we need information. I knew Mom had the legendary ships. That's why I knew she had that NX trait available.
And I didn't know that. All right, it is good enough. Except I don't
right.
have a tray. Give me 1 second to go make a tray.
Oh, no problem. I'm going to let me know, and I'll throw an X up, and we will do whatever patrols you feel like.
Okay.
Should only take 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta eventually work on the consoles on one of my ships, so.
I will hate that I moved that, but
You will hate that you moved what?
I moved my fireworks out.
Well, you'll get it back.
I know. Oop, that's right down there.
The thing is, actually, not firing off your fireworks actually helps performance issue.
Yeah, I mean, premature fireworks is a common problem among older people.
Not going
No,
there.
I mean, for some people, it actually, with lower graphics card, it actually
Yeah.
does, yeah.
Yeah, it screws things up there. One of the reasons why I tend not to like it. I mean, I have fireworks on there, and if somebody, where are you at? Then I fire off the fireworks, look for the explosions.
Okay, that's good enough for the moment.
Okay. I'll throw an X in.
Okay. Anyone else want to join us for patrol? Or two?
Sure, why not?
And Obi-Wan's going to join us. And, oops.
Okay, then this will take a few patrols, but that's fine.
That's fine.
It's going to be fun. I'm breaking out for this, my TOS character in the legendary Excelsior.
All right, we got us a full team here.
All right. You pick the patrol, Mom?
Okay, let's start with 9th rule.
I do recommend we crank it up to elite so you get as much experience as possible.
Advanced, please.
Advanced at least.
I've got it at elite. I'm fine with it. All right, everybody, we're going to launch for 9th rule in 3, 2, 1, launch.
The Carter is ready
Looks
to
like there was
assist you.
a fight.
Hey, lead the way. Sure got it.
Let us go do this thing.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. Safety close.
Leave enough of their ships for salvage.
It's got the ship from Enterprise?
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just started watching it.
So what do you think of it?
I'm gonna shoot someone if I have to hear that fucking song again.
Oh, just wait, it gets better.
Dude, I mean, because it's on Netflix, I hear it every 45 minutes. It's driving me fucking crazy, dude.
Well, on Netflix you can skip it though, right?
Yeah, but then I have to get up and get, you know, it's a whole, you know. Yeah, my controller's dead by then. I'm not. It's annoying.
Just throw the controller.
Don't you start.
You know what we should do?
Hmm.
We should tell them to watch Patch Adams.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least Rod Stewart sings it there.
Yeah.
I'm liking the first season so far.
I think it gets better. First season is a little rough, but that's true of all first seasons. In general, they get better. Oops.
I'm enjoying it. There's definitely some cool episodes in there.
So, if we want people out on patrols, all we have to do is go, you got faith of the heart.
I'm going to kill you!
It's a long road getting from there to here.
Though it's absolutely perfect for washing your hands.
It's been a long time.
But my time is almost here.
I'll be the tugboat today.
And I shall see my dreams come alive at night.
I will touch the sky.
And they're not going to hold me
no
down.
more.
No, they're not going to hold
you
me
guys
down.
Are great.
Now he's going to kill us
It's
too.
a dramatic reading now. They're not going to change my mind.
Can you do it as a Ferengi?
Can I do it as a Ferengi?
Yeah.
It's been a long road, getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my light is finally here.
Yeah, I could do it as a Ferengi. I just have to go look at all the lyrics, guys.
Of course, the Ferengi Consortium demands that we rewrite to the lyrics, because you need to Latin them.
But if they're using it, they'd have to pay for rights, so they'd find a way to not pay for rights.
Oh, ow.
That's why we changed the lyrics. And then when you like our version better, we charge you.
Oopsie.
A nominal fee.
For some reason, I got this stupid, I can't get rid of it. I got this task force. I got blank at has invited you to a task force operation.
Oh, yeah.
Blank at?
Yeah. Literally, I have this thing. There's no name, it's just an at, and it's just a team glitch that's been going on lately.
Oh. I get a lot of invitations to fleets, even though it says I'm in a fleet.
That's very weird.
Welcome to MMOs.
One of my tunes, I think it was a Discovery one, which I just did the boost on with Walker.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in a fleet.
Oh, I've got a couple that aren't in a fleet, but those aren't the ones who are getting solicited. It's, it's my 11-year-old ones that have been around since the beginning of this.
Well fought. Well fought. Modron's on his way.
They're all dead? Okay.
Yeah, they're all dead. Should get a few level. You should get at least one level out of that.
I would hope so.
I'm gonna swap characters.
I think 2 gets you to 5, doesn't it?
Eventually.
It will eventually. We're running a 5-person team. That's
No, that got me to 2.5, so that's not bad.
I'm gonna switch characters because this one's really squishy still.
Okay. Well, I'm going to only do one more, and then I'm going to head off to bed because I got a long day tomorrow.
No problem.
not a problem at all.
That'll probably get me up to close to 5.
Oh. Putting the X in local chat does nothing.
I am leaving the private queue, so.
There you go. Why can't I?
And I can't.
Type
I
in
still
chat.
can't get out of it. Huh.
There.
I'm gonna leave the team and see if that. I might have to go log in and
Yeah.
out just to get rid of this. So.
Yeah, I'll kick you too.
Yeah, it's still up. I can't.
Why don't you?
I'm gonna log the character in and out. So.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't move it and it's sitting in the middle of my screen.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Putting an X back in on.
Okie doke.
So as chat goes back online. I hate.
All right, room for 2 more. Or not, that's fine too.
Yeah, or not. It's more for you.
Yeah, but fun to play. Two more people. One more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a trap. It's not a trap.
All right, let's see. That's a good question, Mom. Which one should we do?
Pick your poison.
Rescue and search.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And launching.
Launching.
We've already done 9th rule tonight, so.
Yeah. I really have no problem with anything you want to do. It's fly around. If I die, I die. If I don't, I don't. We're leveling your ship.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you won't die now. Threatening stance on.
Nobody's gonna die. We have a tank.
Although it is still Mokai, so they might, be annoying.
Yeah.
That'll be annoying, but...
They're glob flies.
That little rainbow saucer looks pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that before.
I like how the mycelium that looks like particles right now.
Well, since I spent a good part of today working on the chapter involving phasers, phasers are indeed a particle beam.
They are.
Mm-hmm. They're also plasma.
Mm-hmm.
They're also fictional Nadion energy.
Yes, they are. And what's that named for?
I have no clue.
It's actually named for the crystal that is responsible for the conversion of energy into the Nadion particles, which is Fushigi something something something, which is named for the mystery of Sea of Mysteries from an anime called Nadia.
Huh.
So somebody was into anime.
Of course, they named a ship the Akira class. Akira's a famous
Indeed.
manga than anime, but yeah.
Same.
I might watch that today. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh yeah. Thank you for that, Mike. Okay, appreciate it.
The viral viral burst impulse thingy. Viral.
Yeah.
That thing. That stupid thing that throws you off the game.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're trying to say.
That thing.
Yeah, I think the great thing, at least on a good tank build, your cooldown goes down a lot.
Okay, who's got the Tholian barrier?
Don't think it's me.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, the downside to the Tholian barrier, we can't shoot through it.
I wasn't so much.
Those are so
I
annoying.
just flew into it, that's all.
I used to love to throw up the sticky barriers and then
Yeah,
get a ship.
the little web containment,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
And then you can have them and just target shoot on them.
Yeah, they nerfed that for a while back, didn't they?
Yes, they did. But it was fun while it was there.
Oh, those are big ships.
So it comes to a point where I think I actually might be like dying, and it's like, oh no, that's one of my temporary hit points. Never mind.
I know. I mean, I really do like playing my tank ship at times. DPS ships are fun, but sometimes going around in a tank.
It's fun. It's a different kind of fun.
Yeah. Go in like a big damn hero, blow the hell out of something, and things have gathered up, blowing up all around you, and you just kind of go. You walk away, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to take prisoners now because I need them to go sweep out the hall. mean, I want to go, look at all these ships dying. We're doing good stuff. What does that make us? Big damn heroes, son. Ain't that so?
Get another grab bomb, okay?
Alright.
Everything's dead.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a shame if somebody broke their ships.
Yes, indeed.
I think that was the last indeed.
Indeed.
In the meantime, we'll remain here to complete.
And let's see how we did on that, and then I'm going to head off to bed, everybody. After
We can do more next week.
We can. We can definitely do more next week. Though by then I should have this finished, one would hope.
Yeah,
Considering I got to 5 on that one.
You hit 5 on that?
I hit
Perfect.
5, yeah. So great start on that
Alright.
one. All right, everybody. On behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to thank everybody who joined us tonight. You guys are awesome. We will be around. I might be on Sunday night. Who knows? Depends on what time I get home.
I might do something during the weekend. I don't know yet.
That'd be awesome. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. If we don't talk to you, if we do talk to you, we'll still have a great weekend. Take care. So long. Farewell. Night-night.
Avita
Avita.
Xanadu, all that.
Adieu to you and you and you. Night-night, everybody.
All right.